From the Library of Congress in Washington, D.C.
Carla Hayden, the Librarian of Congress, and I want to welcome you to this very special story time at the library. I love reading, don't you? It's so much fun to let our imaginations run wild. We're excited to be teaming up with Miss Dolly Parton's Imagination Library to introduce you to some wonderful authors who will share their stories with us. Miss Parton's work through her Imagination Library is awe-inspiring. She and her team have given away over 100 million books to help encourage young readers like you across the world. Here at the Library of Congress, we share that passion for developing young readers, and we know that the best way to encourage people like you to read is to make reading fun. So that's what we're here to do. I hope you enjoyed today's story time. Even more, I hope you keep reading at home and having fun. Today, you will warm up by singing some songs, touching your toes, and then get comfortable and get ready to hear stories. Now, let's get started.
Good morning. Hi, welcome everybody to Story Time at the Library of Congress. We're here in the beautiful Woodhall Pavilion, and a very special, so sorry, I am not on. There I am, excuse me. Welcome to everyone and everyone out there on the net to Story Time at the Library of Congress. And here we are in the beautiful Woodhall Pavilion, and my name is Caroline Kwan, and this is Laura Murray, the author of the Gingerbread Man books. So today we're going to start off with our hello song, and we just need to learn a little bit of sign. So you salute for hello. And then friends is an index finger one way, and then the other way, so they're kind of hugging. Friends, hello friends. 3 times, hello friends. And then it's time, you touch your watch, to say hello. Okay? All right, let's go. Hello friends, hello friends, hello friends. It's time to say hello. Good job. All right, let's do open, shut them to wake up our brains, okay? Open, shut them, open, shut them. Give a little tap, tap, tap. Open, shut them, open, shut them. Put them in your lap, lap, lap. Creep them, crawl them, right up to your chin, chin, chin. Open up your little mouth, but do not let them in. One more time. Open, shut them, give a little tap, tap, tap. Open, shut them, put them in your lap, lap, lap. Creep them, crawl them, right up to your chin, chin, chin. Open up your little mouth, but do not let them in. Yay! All right, so Laura, will you read us some of the Gingerbread Man Loose on the Fire Truck?
Yes. Well, thank you so much. I am very excited to be here today. My name is Laura Murray, and I'm a children's author, and an author writes the words to stories. And my stories are about a gingerbread man, and there's a series of them. The one that we're going to read today is the second in the series. It's called The Gingerbread Man Loose on the Fire Truck. But before we read this, you might want to know why there's a gingerbread man on the fire truck. And it starts with the very first book. So a gingerbread man is made by a classroom full of kids, and he gets to be part of their class. And since he's part of their class, then he gets to go on field trips with them. So his first field trip is to the fire station. So let's get started. Now, I would like you to help me if you can. And would you like to know how? Yes. Okay. We'll read a story, and this is our plan. When I say gingerbread, you say man. So let's try it. Gingerbread? Man. Gingerbread? Man. You guys got it. Now let's try it with the title. The Gingerbread Man Loose on the Fire Truck by Laura Murray. That's me, because I wrote the words. Illustrated by Mike Lowry. He drew the, what do you think? The pictures, the pictures. Okay, so here we go. One bright Monday morning, my teacher breezed in. Let's all make a circle. It's time to begin. She winked and then whispered, our field trip's today. The classroom erupted in shouts of hooray! Very good. We're riding the bus to the big fire station to meet firefighters and spot their Dalmatian. Sophia leaned down and said, you're coming too. You're our gingerbread. Yeah. We wouldn't leave you. Just jump in my backpack. I'll give you a ride. There's a pocket for you over here on the side. The pocket was cozy and I peeked from the top. The bus drove for miles and then came to a stop. That's right. In front of a building with shiny red doors stood two firefighters from Company 4. One had on gear for a quick demonstration, and standing beside him was Spot the Dalmatian. That's right. And the firefighter has on goggles, a helmet, an oxygen tank, a flashlight, an axe, gloves, and boots. And there's Spot the dog. I was jostled and jiggled as kids moved about. Then I fell from the pocket, right on the dog's snout. Is that a good place for a gingerbread man to be? Oh no, Spot sniffed at my face, taking one sneaky lick. Yuck! I needed a trick to get out of there quick. He tossed me up high with his mouth open wide. But I flipped down his tail and slid down like a slide. Whee! My feet hit the ground and I took off for the station, but right on my heels was that hungry Dalmatian. I'll run and I'll dodge as fast as I can. I'm not a dog bone, I'm the gingerbread. Very good. The class didn't notice. They tried on black boots and helmets and air tanks and big heavy suits. Do you see the gingerbread man there running? And who's behind him? Spot the Dalmatian. Oh my goodness. I dashed to the fire truck and jumped in the seat. Slam! Shoo! I was almost a sweet doggy treat. Wow, he got away. I hopped on the steering wheel and gave it a spin and yelled out, honk, honk, with a big cookie grin. And the wheel spun past gauges and switches and knobs and all kinds of buttons that do different jobs. I'll vroom and I'll zoom as fast as I can. I'll steer this big truck. I'm the gingerbread. And that's where I'm going to pause for just a minute. We're going to break the book up into two sections, and we'll do two songs and then finish the book. All right.
Okay. All right. So we need to make a gingerbread man. So we're going to go bake, 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 bake all day. Make a gingerbread. Add sugar and spice and everything nice. Look, we made a friend. Okay, one more time. It's going to be row your boat. La, 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 la. Okay? La, 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 la. Bake, bake, bake all day. Make a gingerbread. Add sugar and spice and everything nice. Look, we made a friend. One more time.
Bake, bake, bake all day, make a gingerbread. Add sugar, spice, and everything nice. Look, we made a friend.
Yeah, good job. All right. Now a classic about a little boy having an adventure. We're going to make a candle with one finger, and then the other's going to be Jack, and he's going to go up to the candle and he's going to jump over. Okay? Jack be nimble, Jack be quick, Jack jump over the candlestick. All right, go the other way. Jack be nimble, Jack be quick, Jack jump over the candlestick. Oh, good job. All right, let's have the other half of our story.
Okay, woo. Now, let's see what happens with the gingerbread man. Does he get away from Spot, and how does he help? Okay. I heard someone whistle, and Spot trotted away. So I jumped through the window without a delay, but I landed on top of a big silver bowl. Oh no, I cried out as I leapt for a pole. I shimmied right up, and I sprang from the top, and then jumped on a bed with a big belly flop. Who does belly flops out there on their bed? Anybody? There were several more bunks with their covers pulled tight for each firefighter who stayed through the night. So I bounced on each bed on my way to the door and into a room with a bright checkered floor. Where's he going? I peeked round the corner and smelled something yummy, and a grumbling sound rumbled up from my tummy. I spotted a fireman filling up bowls with 5-alarm chili and buttery rolls. There he is down there. All of a sudden, I heard a loud noise. Woo! One shouted. No lunch for us, boys. They rushed to the bunk room and slid down the pole, and I followed behind them and peered down the hole. Spot wasn't there, a sure sign of good luck. So I slipped down the pole and I jumped on the truck. I'll ride to the rescue as fast as I can. I want to help too. I'm the gingerbread. Woo! Can you do that? Woo! Went the sirens and the lights flashed around. Can you make the lights flash around? Very good. As I zoomed, can you zoom? Zoom past my classmates below on the ground. We sped through the streets and I clung to the back near ladders and hoses stacked up in the back. There he is. The engine pulled up. Firefighters jumped out and they rushed to the hydrant and opened the spout. I spied a large house with a shed near the back, and smoke rose from its windows, all sooty and black. Uh-oh. I'll put out that fire as fast as I can. I know I can help. I'm the gingerbread. So I grabbed the hose nozzle and gave it a pull. That hose whipped and bucked like a rodeo bull because he's so small, isn't he? The water whooshed out and it doused the old shed as the powerful spray shot the hat right off my head. Uh-oh, he lost his hat. The chief ran up quickly and dove on the hose, and she crawled her way up till we came nose to nose. Well, look, everyone, it's a gingerbread. Now, where did you come from? Said Fire Chief Ann. I had to escape. I came with the children to visit the station, but I almost got eaten by Spot the Dalmatian. I had to escape from that hungry crumb snatcher, so I jumped on the truck when I heard your dispatcher. And she says, "Good thinking, smart cookie. We're glad you hopped on. You wrestled that hose till the fire was gone." Did he help put out the fire? Yes, he did. We packed up the truck and drove back to the station. Can you drive back to the station? And we pulled in the drive to a standing ovation. Can you clap? Yay! That's what ovation means. Your gingerbread guy was a brave little man. He doused every flame, announced Fire Chief Ann. The children applauded and shouted out, "Yay!" They held me up high saying, "You saved the day." And then the firefighter says, "You're really a hero. You're part of our crew." "But you're missing your hat. So we have one for you. A shiny red helmet from Company 4. And there are more for your classmates stacked up by the door." I tried on my helmet and I shouted, "Woohoo!" Can you say woohoo? Woohoo! I'm a gingerbread and a fireman too. And that is the end. You guys did a great job finding all of the mans and helping me read that book. Wow, nice job. Very good.
Okay. So now we're going to do a little finger play. And Laura, will you show us how to do
Oh, yes. This one is about 5 gingerbread men. So can everyone hold up their 5 gingerbread men? And we are going to count down. Now, this has hand movements to it. This says 5 gingerbread men in a row. Not gonna eat them, no, 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 but they look so sweet from head to toe. Crunch, munch, oh. Okay, let's try it. If we ate one of the gingerbread man, how many do we have left? 4. 4 gingerbread men in a row. Not gonna eat them, no, 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 but they look so sweet from head to toe. Crunch, munch, oh. Okay, if we have 4, we take away 1. How many do we have left? 3. 3 gingerbread men in a row. Not gonna eat them, no, 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 but they look so sweet from head to toe. Crunch, munch, oh. Now we had 3, we take away 1. How many do we have left? 2. 2 gingerbread men in a row. Not gonna eat them, no, 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 but they look so sweet from head to toe. Crunch, munch, oh. Now we had 2, we take away 1. We have how many left? 1. 1 gingerbread man in a row. Not gonna eat them, no, 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 but they look so sweet from head to toe. Crunch, munch, oh. Now we had 1, we take it away. How many do we have left? 0. Now this one's just a little bit different. No gingerbread man in a row. Wasn't gonna eat them, no, 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 but they look so sweet from head to toe. Crunch, munch, oh, well.
All gone.
Very good. You guys did a great job.
All right. Whoopsie. Oops. There they go. All right. So we had a dog in that story, didn't we?
Yes.
Who remembers the name of that dog? Dalmatian.
Oh,
all right. So we're going to sing an old classic about Where Is My Dog? La 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 la. Oh where has my little dog gone? Oh where can he be? With his tails cut short and his tail cut long. Oh where can he be? Now let's make it a girl dog. Oh where has my little dog gone? Oh where can she be? With her ears cut short and her tail cut long. Oh where can she be? Oh, very good. All right, so it's time for our goodbye song. And goodbye is just a little wave, and the rest you all know. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. It's time to say goodbye. Thank you for coming to Storytime with Laura Murray. Give her a big hand. All right. Okay.
This has been a presentation of the Library of Congress. Visit us at loc.gov.